duckling.
On a lovely summer morning, a duck sat on her eggs, looking longingly at the river.
Sitting on the eggs all day is a tiresome job.
The duck thought. She wished she could swim in the glorious river. She chatted with the bullfrogs. She watched the stork pass by. The mother duck wished she could go for a walk like the stork, but she had to mind her eggs. She decided not to move until the eggs hatched. Crack!
Ah, my first baby.
The duck quacked in delight. Out came a tiny duckling with soft feathers and tiny eyes. Peep, peep. The duckling walked all around her mother. The duck watched her duckling in delight. Crack, crack.
Ah, more babies.
Cried the duck. As one after the other, the eggs broke. The ducklings ambled around everywhere. An old duck came by.
What pretty little ducklings you have,
she said. The mother duck nodded proudly.
They are handsome, aren't they? They take after their father.
What about that one? It hasn't hatched yet.
Asked the old duck.
Let me take a look. It's a big egg.
The old duck pecked and tossed the egg, but nothing happened.
You know what? This looks like a turkey's egg. Throw it away before it's too late,
said the old duck.
I had one in my nest once. I tried and tried to make the bird swim with my others, but it wouldn't come with us. After all the trouble I took hatching it, the ungrateful bird waddled away. I never saw it again.
The mother duck thought about it.
Oh well, I've sat on it for a long time. Let me see if it hatches by tomorrow.
Do as you wish. Nobody listens to good advice these days,
said the old duck. She went away, quacking crossly. Soon after the old duck left, the big egg hatched. Out came a large and ugly duckling. The mother duck was astonished.
It doesn't look like the other ducklings. Maybe the old duck was right. It must be a turkey, but I'm going to make it swim, whether it likes it or not.
Once upon a time, there lived a mother duck who has been sitting patiently on her clutch of eggs. As you can imagine, sitting on the eggs for a long time was tiresome.
It is such a tough task sitting on the eggs for a whole month. Fortunately, my friend Stork sometimes visits me often and shares interesting stories. He also knows the Egyptian language quite well.
Exactly. Did you know that hieroglyphs are used in the Egyptian language? A hieroglyph is like a picture that can mean a word.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Shall we play a game? The rules are quite simple. All you need to do is find the matching hieroglyphs for words. Find the hieroglyphs and I will tell you what they mean. Night. Water. Sky. Good job. Now you know 4 Egyptian hieroglyphs.
That was fun indeed. I was feeling lonely and bored here until you came along. You are a good friend, Stork. You did a good job. Nice. Yay, they finally hatched. Oops, I think one of the ducklings can't push itself out of the egg. We need to help. Look, there are cracks all over it. Just a little more. Yes, we did it. Thank you very much.
Oh, what cute and lovely ducklings you've got. Except that one with a big head. Somehow, he doesn't look like the others.
He was in the egg for quite some time. He'll be okay.
The next day, the mother duck took all of the ducklings for a swimming lesson. She watched the big duckling waddle along. He jumped straight into the water, much to her surprise. Splash!
He's not a turkey after all,
thought the mother duck. She was relieved. After a good swim, she called her ducklings together.
Listen, my babies. We're going to the farmyard now. It'll be a special treat for you. You'll meet all the farm animals. Remember to be on your best behaviors.
The little ducks weren't listening. They rushed into the farmyard and ran here and there until the mother duck called out again. This time, she sounded stern.
Stay close to me to keep out of the way of the cows. Don't go anywhere close to the cats, as they fight and like to gobble up little ducklings,
said the mother duck. Keep, keep. The ducklings shivered in fright. They tagged close behind the mother duck.
Look here. I want you to bend your head, bow low, and say quack politely to that duck over there. She is a very special duck.
The mother duck said. The obedient ducklings did as they were told. The big duck looked at them with scorn.
Another brood of these noisy little ones. There's not going to be a moment's peace in this farm,
Said the duck.
I say, what an absolutely ugly duckling you've got there.
The ugly duckling hid itself in shame.
He might not look dashing like the others, but he's a good little duckling.
The mother duck said.
He listens to everything I say and also swims well.
But the big duck wasn't even listening. The mother duck took her ducklings along to meet the others. Now, the little ducklings started noticing how ugly their brother was.
Move away from me.
Cried one.
Don't come near me.
Another one said. None of the farm animals were kind to him either. The ugly duckling felt lonely and sad. He tucked his head under his wing and stayed close to Mother Duck. The mother duck felt really bad.
Poor thing. Everybody is giving you a hard time.
She said to the little duck. It made the ugly duckling feel worse. As the days went by, the teasing only got worse. The mother duck could no longer help the ugly duckling. So, one evening, when nobody was looking, the ugly duckling ran away. He knew that nobody would miss him. Mother Duck with her brood reaches the farmyard. She is eager to introduce her ducklings to everyone, especially the old duck.
Hey, everybody, look. We have a few new additions to our farm.
Come on, ducklings. Greet our old duck here. She is the most respected one in our yard. Good job. Now that's how ducklings greet elders.
You kids are wonderful. Except that one with the long neck.
He is wonderful too. You really should see how he swims.
Well, you may be right. But isn't he too different from the others?
Can you look for some differences? Let's try it. Find the differences between these pictures. Well done. You are great at finding details.
Still, I don't like that one with the big head. I don't think he belongs here.
Why do you say that? He's a very nice little duckling.
Well, I guess I probably don't belong here.